Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. I'm Curtis, your guide to get popping, not so much balding hair back on your head. Yeah, buddy. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button if you like my content. Boom, boom, boom. Just hit it now. I'll wait. Just kidding. Hairbymhe.com, hairbymhe.com can get you all your products, anything you need. And when you buy product from me, I am there for you guys. Knowledge is power, and if you get product from us, then I'm there for you, 100%. If you need me, I'm a text, call away. We're going to get into the good stuff, and then we're going to, first I've got to go over something. So, coronavirus, it's a real thing, and it's a real thing over in China. And China's where all the hair factories are. It's just that simple. Our factory is about 1,200 miles away from the epicenter of all this going down. Our place is sterile. There's nobody even there. China's not working. Nobody is working in China. So I think they're going to be getting back to work towards the end of this week, beginning of next week. So today is filming this. Today's Wednesday. Luckily, we stocked up like crazy because of Chinese New Year, and we stocked up a lot of product. So we're fine. We are missing some things, but if you do order product from us, you'll get an email, and if we don't have that product in stock and you can't wait for it, we just refund your purchase. I mean, it's just that simple. I don't want anybody without, but we're doing what we can. So let's get to it. What are you talking about today, Curtis? I am talking about when you take your unit, it's redo day for me. When you take your unit off of your head, I got water all over. I just washed my head. So how do you get this glue crap off of your head? Simple. I'm going to show you guys. So what I've got is I keep a roll of paper towels and my fine tooth comb that comes in the starter kit. That's one of the purposes this comes in the starter kit is to do this with and to also push down the hairline on lace units. It's not made for combing the hair. That's not why it comes in the starter kit. So most guys have this already. It is what it is. It's in your drawer. So what I do, and I've already done it, but I was washing my head in the sink and I was like, ooh, this makes a good video. What I do is, like our adhesive remover or C22, doesn't matter what you use, just do not use isopropyl alcohol for this step. Please don't. It will be very evasive on your skin and rough and drying, and it will probably piss your head off something fierce. We don't want that. So this is a citrus-based cleaner. C22 will do the same job. Doesn't really matter, but this is a must-have in your arsenal. Not just saying MHE's product, I'm just saying a adhesive remover in your cabinet is a must-have for this. So what I do is, I'm obviously can't do it now, but I just washed my head. So what I do is I spray my head down, okay? And then I take my hand and I just kind of rub it around, okay? All right, and then I let it sit for, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. This is obviously once you have your unit off of your head. I let it sit for 2-3 minutes, and then I take my comb and I take my paper towels, and this is really simple. All I do is just brush through where the tape and the bond would have been, and it will collect on that comb. And then I wipe it away with my paper towel, and then I go again. What I'm trying not to do here is to put the glue into the hair, into your bio hair. You don't want that. It's not going to hurt anything. It is what it is. But it's just easier to try to keep it away from your bio hair as much as possible. All right, so you're doing this, and you don't want to do this too awful much. You will irritate your scalp. Your scalp is super sensitive, guys. It doesn't really like this whole raking thing, and you'll see is the more I do it, my scalp will probably become red. It's not hurting it, it's just, it will piss it off. All right, so I've done this. I've gotten all of my nasty gunk off. I keep wiping on my thing, do it, wipe, do it, wipe. You don't want to do it 2 or 3 times and then wipe, because all you're doing is really transferring glue more than likely down into your bio hair, and that's the last thing that you want to have to deal with. It's not really that hard to get out, but you know, if you do get it in there, let's go to that step. If you do get it in there, spray your bio hair down with an adhesive remover, work it around a little bit, and then start the process this way, okay? And just kind of one swipe, wipe, one swipe, wipe. All right, so now that we've got, I don't know, 80 or 90, probably 90% of it off of our head, I'll take a paper towel, a clean paper towel, and then I'll just do a light wipe. And I've seen guys use rags for this, but Amanda, my wife, would get really pissed off at me if I ruined rags with all that gunky glue stuff, so I use paper towels instead. I would like to save the trees, but I'd rather save my marriage. So, all right, so we're that far. I had somebody ask me something about this, and now I'm trying to remember what the heck it was. Okay, we'll just keep going through the steps, and it should answer the question. All right, now that I've done this, you'll need Dawn dish soap, and you'll need shampoo. You don't need to use your Pro Labs shampoo for this. I wouldn't use it. It's expensive, and I wouldn't waste it. I would use whatever your wife uses or your spouse uses, and just use a shampoo. So what you're gonna do first, you can use lukewarm, don't freeze your head, but you don't wanna heat your head up in this scenario, because if your head is hot, you're gonna start sweating. Sweating leads to a problem with your bond. All right, so get your sink water going. Do it in the sink. You can do it in the shower, it doesn't matter. But I think you just get a better idea of what's going on when you're in the sink, and you can kind of look in the mirror if you need to and see what's going on. So what I do is I get Dawn soap, and I take 2 washes of my head with Dawn soap, okay? The first time you just want to rub it in really good. It's not going to suds up all that much. I think the adhesive remover has a opposite reaction to the soap, and the soap doesn't suds up. It doesn't feel normal. Rinse that out, just do some light cleaning on the scalp or whatever, and then rinse. Do that again, and then rinse. And then go to a shampoo. Like I said, don't use the Pro Hair Labs. You don't have to use it for this. It's not for your hair system. It's for your head. Wash your head, okay, with your shampoo. That's your 3rd wash. Be careful not to irritate your scalp. And then dry. And then come back into your bathroom and just kind of feel around on your head to make sure you didn't miss anything. I remember what it was now. Somebody asked me, he said, why don't you just use your clippers to get rid of the glue? Well, my clippers, I think, would instantly turn gummy and nasty, and it would just destroy my clippers. So that's why you just don't use clippers. It's a good idea, but I don't think it would go over well. So now that I've done that, now I'll dry my head, and then I'll go into shaving my head with my template around my affected area, and then I'll go to reattachment. That's it, guys. That's how you remove that nasty, gummy stuff off your head. So I haven't been posting. It's probably been a week and a half now. My dog is not doing good, which is a big deal to us. We got him as a puppy. He's almost 15 years old, so 14 and some change. So it's been kind of a rough time around my house, and I don't think it's going to be too awful soon before we have to make a judgment call, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's what I got going on. It's real life, guys. So subscribe below, super important to this guy. Hit that thumbs up button if you like my content, and if I can help you, reach out. We'll see you in a couple of days. Thanks.